Poke mai anō. Charmian Toya Booth is a musician who's performed around the world for almost 10 years before returning here to Aotearoa, New Zealand. She's back here now. She's been a featured artist on RNZ Air New Zealand at a variety of radio stations around the country. Toya Booth has just released her new Whakaata Papatuanuku He Atahua Koe, te reo Māori interpretation of the iconic 1960s song What a Wonderful World. Artist Charmian Toya Booth from Ngāpuhi and Tainui is with us now. Tēnā koe ho. Thanks for joining us.
Kia ora.
So nice to have you on the show. Oh, it's good to have you here. So what made you decide to take a classic like What a Wonderful World and then turn that into a waiata?
Yeah, well, I've always loved the song. I love a bit of jazz. I love the sentiment and the meaning of the song, of this waiata. And I also love a bit of reggae. In Aotearoa, we love a bit of reggae.
I like a bit of reggae.
Yeah, and so I thought, what would those two sound like together? And then, yeah, we performed it actually at a Matariki event. Loved it so much. Recorded it, showed it to my beautiful mum, who started singing it in te reo Māori. And then I remembered hearing that when I was little, hearing that my cousins singing it and my aunties and uncles, and then I thought, all right, I've got to go and record this in Māori. So makes it extra special.
And who put the lyrics together for you?
Ah, that's a good question. So, well, Mum started singing it and she couldn't quite remember all of it. And she said, all right, go call your cousin John. He'll remember it. He remembered a little bit more, but not quite all of it. So it's sort of been reworked. As a result of what we could remember, and then incorporating the Māori myth and legend of Rangi and Papa. Now,
people might not know it hearing your speaking voice, but they might remember your singing voice from a 2023 New Zealand Radio award-winning jingle. What's it? What's it?
The Breeze. Yeah, The Breeze.
Can you do it?
Auckland City, you're a friend of mine, and you sure got a friend in the breeze.
I think we just finished the show right there.
Shoot,
Is that it?
Well, not even warmed up yet.
Now, you're the front person of a duo, which involves your husband Hayden. How did you two become this group?
Yeah, so I was, as you said in the beginning, I was singing overseas for a really long time, but the plan was always to come back to Aotearoa and sing. And I connected with our local musicians here, and that's where we met. Yeah, we met playing music, and just, I love the way he played the guitar, lots of feeling. We got into a duo, and then friends, and then, all the rest of it.
So you saying it was the guitar playing that just moved you, and you went, this is my man now?
I think that would have been a big part of it, yeah.
So what have you got coming up? Have you got gigs lined up? Are you appearing anywhere that people can go visit?
Well, at the moment we're working on our album, which is going to be released next year in around March. So we're going to put lots of te reo Māori tunes on there, writing lots of music at the moment. So that's a really big focus for us. And then we'd like to do an album release as well, a bit of a concert, and then hoping to go on a tour next year as well.
Have you got a lyric or a waiata that you can sing to in support of what's happened today with Māori protesters?
Yes, actually, there's a line in the song which is my favourite, and it's ka te tiro atu au ki tēnei ao, ki ngā mahi nei a ngā tupuna. And it's about the work that our ancestors have done before us for us to be here today. And you can take that in any context and interpret that. It could be, the people that they've made us who we are today. And you even think of our Māori language.
Just trying to think of how that happens musically. Can you just...
Well, for me, my mum and dad, I come from a very musical family, and they actually used to play on those boats around the Bay of Islands. And I also think on the way here, I was thinking about who I really love. I love the Māori show bands as well. The entertainers like Prince Tuiteka. Yep. They weren't just singers, they were entertainers, and loved to connect with that audience.
And so how does that bit go that you're just talking to?
Well, again, it's that line about our tupuna and our ancestors and the mahi that they've done.
Sing it.
Ka te tiro atu au ki tēnei ao, ki ngā mahi nei a ngā tupuna. Ka whakaaro ana he a tāhua e.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so
Thank
I
you
love
for
that
that.
one.
Put her on the spot too.
But yeah, man,
nailed
far out.
that.
What are you doing today?
Charmian Toia Booth, thank you so much for joining us today and for sharing some of your journey with us. Ngā mihi.
Thank you.
Koe nā ngā kōrero mō tēnei wā, that's tapatahi today. Thank you for joining us. We'll leave you now with Charmian's Waiata Papatua Noku He a Tāhua Koe. Have a wonderful day. Hei kōna mō tēnei wā.